Hello everyone, I'm the old guy and welcome back to my Let's Play of Naval Action. This is episode 34 and today I am going to help defend Sisal from the raiders. I participated in a port battle and I got a bunch of footage from that and I had a great time and I cannot wait to share that with you in this episode. As well, I want to talk about some of my favorite features that have been released in the patch. Some of it's really good. I'm thinking that overall the patch has been a success. I like a lot of it. And RVR is going to be turned back on. So port battles, player versus player is going to be back tomorrow morning, hopefully, and then it's going to be crazy because there's going to be flagging of ports and all that. But things are happening in naval action. Things are happening and players are coming back. The treasure fleets are a big success, so lots of stuff is happening. Anyways, we got a lot to do. Let's get started. All right, the first thing that I want to do is talk about the clan here. There is one person online, and that is me, and we are up to 42 members right now. So if you're interested in joining the Crows, I'll leave a link down below to our Discord, and you can hit us up there. Or if you want to join a different clan or a different faction, I will leave a link to the official Discord below, and there's a recruitment tab that'll help you out there. Anyways, let's take a look at the map here first thing, and we'll see what's happening here, because hopefully tomorrow we're going to be able to flag some ports and RVR starts back up and everything. Today I'm going to be talking about Sisal here. There was a raid from NPCs, and there was 25 NPC ships, I believe, in that fight. So it was quite the spectacle. 50 ships on screen. I think, what, 49 screens? I think we were one short. Anyways, you can be the judge. It's a 6,000 battle rating limit, so a BR limit. So it was a great fight. I really liked it. And for the first time, you know, the Pirate Nation have taken me on a few port battles before. I helped defend Kingston Port Royal once, but I was in a Navy brig and I was really low level and I didn't really do a whole lot to participate other than film and make a video. But here in Sisal, I was actually in the low ocean. I was part of the crew and part of the team, and I had a great time. And I thank all you guys for inviting me or letting me participate. But really fun stuff. And you can see there's a bunch of neutral ports here, and I've put some warehouses all over the map because I want to be ready for the port battles when they come up and see if I can start really joining in on that, because I've had a lot of fun. And the treasure ships are around here. They've been a big success. A bunch of the bigger clans and stuff have been farming these guys, and I hear the loot is absolutely great. Actually, it's great. And I even hear like some people saying that it should be nerfed. I'm not sure. I've not actually done any of it yet. I'm looking forward to joining in. Maybe this weekend I'm going to try to get in. I just don't have any supplies over here because we kind of pulled out of the Virgin Islands, and I have not been back, but now I want to build it back up anyways, to see. We're not exactly sure where the front is going to be, but we're going to find out. Tomorrow, everything breaks loose. Hopefully the devs are going to follow along with their plan, and RVR is turned back on tomorrow morning. I cannot wait. I really hope that it's true and they hold to their word, and it'll be good. It'll be good. Anyways, I might release this video on that day, so if you're watching the video and they have already done it, that's why, because I'm recording this on Monday, and they said they were going to turn it on Tuesday morning, so just in case. But you can see here that there's a lot of ports that have flipped neutral because we can't really do it, and they just let them fall, right? Just let them fall. Let's take a look at who's leading the pack here. Conquest information. Right, yeah, 44 ports, so we've dropped quite a bit. We were in the lead. France here is in the lead, so I'm not sure what the restrictions are or anything about who, if there's any restrictions for the leader. I think it's all the same now. We can only have one port battle, one flag per clan, and you have to be in the top 10 clans to do it. We're number 11, so I don't know if like this is only for pirates. I'm wondering, like, is it going to be for, you know, everybody? Like, where is the French and Spanish in here, right? I don't know. Or is it, can we do it all, you know, all of these guys can flag. We're not too far off here. We just have to start getting into this a little more PvP battles and all that. It's been a little bit hard to find, and we've been actually stocking up everything. Because take a look. Oh, I got some treasure chests from the port battle we're going to open up at the end of the episode. I can't wait to see what's inside here. It's going to be awesome. But check this out. I am stocked right up. I am stocked up and I am ready to go. And the reason this is probably the most stocked I've ever been in the game is because the weights for all of these are reduced quite a bit. And my trading ships can hold like over twice as much as they used to be, so the getting is good. And they also are stocking up a lot of the noob area here. So what used to run out, like there used to be, we used to run out of sulfur and all that. Now there's huge stockpiles all over here. So the getting has been good, and I've been taking advantage of it. And that's pretty much what I've been doing a lot of the time, because I needed to make some money. So I've been selling my gunpowder, but I've also been doing some PvE and helping some of the clan members level up. And I made about 200,000 just doing some fighting, killing some bigger ships, and I was making about 40,000 to 70,000 reals a fight. So if we're making that much money, like, it is going to be, I think that solves a problem about, you know, going broke when you're doing PvE or PvP. Like, the damage payments are pretty good. I think they're pretty good. So I don't know, maybe some veterans will chime in and say that it's not so good, but for me, I think it's doing quite well. So yeah, I think this patch has been a success, and like I said, the treasure fleets are floating around in here. Those have been a big success as well, and people are getting a lot of loot, and it sounds like the loot may be a little bit too much, and I've heard some people say that it should be nerfed because some of the loot that they're dropping here is just insane. Anyways, I think it's a great idea. This kind of pulls everybody to the middle of the map, and hopefully this is going to be the beginning of some big fights here. I hope that's the case. I have not actually participated in this stuff, so I'm wondering how it's going to go. I think maybe next week I'm going to join in here and see how it goes. Anyways, I've got a clip of the port battle that I want to share with you, and like I said, we were down here in Sisal and we were helping Blackwatch defend their port here, and it is quite large BR, 6,000 BR limit, so it was a large fleet battle, and I had a lot of fun. And this is technically what I think is my very first port battle in the game. I've been invited before. You know, we did some in Kingston and Port Royal, but I was a low level and they gave me a mortar brig, and I didn't really do much to add to the fleet. But this time I was part of the team and I'm feeling pretty good about it, and they were nice enough to accept me, and it was a lot of fun. So I cannot wait to show you. So let's take a look. And here we are. We have just left the port of Sisal, and we just undocked, and the port battle has started. And you can see that here are all the players that are involved in this port battle. There are quite a few people sailing out. Now we've split up into two groups. So I'm in group 1. So all the ships with the flags above their heads are my team 1, and you can see that team 2 is forming off in the distance there a little bit. So we're going to pile up on the edge of the circle and set up our space here, and the commander is telling us to just kind of bunch up on him. Now I kind of overshoot the commander here a little bit, so I'm a little bit out of position, and I don't realize it at first. I think that I was fine because I'm not that far away, but I am out of the circle here. You can see that when I highlight the town, I am outside the circle, so I cannot actually join the port battle until I get into the circle. Now, the commander was nice enough to tell me to get on the other line, and then I noticed that I was, so I'm just adjusting my positioning right now. And also the commander has told us to all face the same direction, so you can see that there's some of the people in the pile that are turning around and adjusting. So There was lots of time to get prepared and get into proper position, and we want to be the farthest outside as we can go because we are trying to stop the NPC fleets from getting into some circles. And when the port battle actually starts, I can show you what I'm talking about here. So everyone's just getting into position, everyone's turning around, everyone's making sure that they are facing the right way, and yeah, then the commander gives the order and we are going to join the battle. And I would like to thank these guys for allowing me to come along. I've had a great time, and the group is so friendly. The pirate nation as a whole is just filled with some great people. I've been having so much fun, and I cannot wait to be sailing with the big boys a lot more. Now that I'm there, I am really excited to get into the actual port battles, and hopefully tomorrow they start up again. And here we go, we are entering the fight. Now take a look at this, take a look at this. This is what I mean. It's so awesome to me being surrounded by all of these ships, and these are not all of them here. The other fleet has not actually joined the fight yet. But take a look at that flag there. It's so good. Now here the countdown is going a little bit more, and you can see that everybody now is kind of logged in and joined the battle, and you can see that there is the other fleet back there, the second group. We are the first group and they are the second group. So now we're just waiting for the timer to go down and the fight to start. But oh, it's been so good, so good. Look at this. Here you go. Now the enemy NPCs, do not let them sail into the capture zone. And you can see off in the distance that there is the NPC fleet has appeared off on the horizon. So they've got quite a big fleet. And here you can see Circle B, Circle A, and Circle C. So we are trying to prevent the NPCs from entering those circles. And if they enter those circles, a timer ticks down. And if they actually capture the circles, we lose the fight. So our job is to sink all of the NPCs before they get to those circles. And now the commander is giving us some instructions. We are going to move forward, and we're going to try to move in front of them, and we're going to kind of zigzag our way back and forth in front of them. And the first pass, we're all on chain, so we're going to slow them down, and then we are going to go to ball and we're going to try to sink them. Now there is a few treasure ships in here, so the team is being extra careful not to sink those, and if we do sink them, then they get looted right away. And of course the pirate nation, we split up all the loot at the end of the fight, so everything is good. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. And you can see, like, you have to be in game to really appreciate the sound effects and everything when there's these big ships and everybody's unloading. It is quite the thing. And yeah, awesome. And here we go. This is some of my learning lessons. I have not used chain a whole lot in the game. I've been just fighting NPCs, you know, and I've never really chained them before. I do it a little bit, but not much. But you can see here that I need a lot more practice. I am aiming way too low now that I come to think about it and I'm watching the playthrough here. Yeah, I'm aiming way too low. I'm going a little bit higher, but we want to drop these down. But luckily I'm with some talented sailors here, and they've already got it down to 77%, so it's covered. I got one hit on the sail, so I let everything loose here, and I'm way too low. I get another 2 shots, so we got 3 sails and 3 hull, and I kill 1 crew. So I missed most of my shots, and I think I'm just way too low, so there we go. Although the commander is happy with the outcome and says now we're just going to go to ball and we're going to just sink everything that we can, and we're going to make sure that we can get the you know, the treasure chips looted. Now there's some controversy about the chain in the game right now, and the day 1 chain was really powerful and the NPCs are firing it a lot. And there were some complaints with some of the crew, some of my clan members even saying that the chain is way too powerful. Now they nerfed it on the 2nd day of the patch, so they nerfed it right away, but it's still a little bit too powerful, I think. We demastered some ships here quite easily, I think, but I don't know, it's not too bad if you're sailing around in battle sails. The NPCs don't do that much damage, but it is way more than what it was before, way more. You can see here that I got a pretty good broadside on him, 47 hits, so pretty good. I think I'm gonna chalk that up to a win, and he is sinking right now. You can see that he is almost done, and that was one of the first targets that the commander has called for. You can see here that I'm kind of blocking my team member here with the fancy red flag. I'm in front of him, and this is my big takeaway. I need to be more aware of my surroundings. I could have been in the line a little bit better. I could have been maybe not in his way. I'm probably giving him, you know, wind shadowing him and now, but he's turning away. So I was hoping that wasn't too much of a nuisance. No one complained to me. Everybody was super nice. Although this is a pretty easy fight, you know, because it's all NPCs. I take very little damage, if any. You can see here's another fantastic broadside. It feels so good in this low ocean, firing on them. It's so good. It's so good. But oh, the splashes and just the sound and the smoke, and it's, yeah. I can see why I'm fully addicted, and this is why. This is why, because this stuff is so much fun. This stuff is so much fun, and I have so much more room for improvement, and I really want to master this kind of stuff. Now I'm going to try to sneak in a shot here before my friend here gets in front of me. Our team member gets in front of me. So I let one off, and I do pretty good. Another 56 hits here. So that was probably the best one that I've done so far. Here we go. I'm going to try to sneak in another shot here. But look at this. Another awesome pirate flag right there. Very nice. Very nice. Now, I think as soon as I get in now, I've got the... Actually, the fleet commander is right there. Yeah. Another 55 hits, so I'm pretty happy about that. Pretty happy. Now, we are kind of just working on this. Captain Slack there and myself are working on this one ship. I got Captain Slack on my sights, but hopefully I moved the I moved my positioning a little bit over, and you can see that I'm not actually hitting Captain Slack. I'm hitting the ship there, and there it's almost sunk. There is no friendly damage. You can shoot your players, and it looks like you're doing damage, but it actually doesn't. So there's no worry about me injuring anybody. It's just a waste of cannonballs. Now I'm just firing on them whenever it gets loaded, because I feel that Captain Slack here is going to well, the NPC starts turning anyway. So I get my last attempt here. I thought I could do some more damage, and I think that we got him enough that he's sinking right now, and the commander is going to call a different target. But just look at it. Just, it's so good. It's so good. Here's the fleet commander. Tonkadon is right there. So hopefully I don't hit his ship here. I'm wondering if I do. It's all covered in smoke. If not, it's not a big deal because I can't damage him like I said, but I don't think that I did hit him. I think that I kind of just snuck right in front of him with that shot. The fight is almost over. You can see that there's some wrecks in the water. We're just kind of cleaning up a little bit. I give this guy the last little blow here, put him down to nothing, and he starts sinking. But I think this is pretty much it for our end. Now I'm going into the camera mode, and this is battle groups 2, the second battle group that I was saying. So I'm just going to go over, and these guys I think are kind of farming them a little bit more than what we were. We were sinking and looting, but these guys, and they had a worse start than I did. I think they were against the wind, so they didn't reach them, but some of these NPCs are getting very close to the circle here. You can see that, yeah, we are just kind of cleaning up the loot. There's people looting and all that. There's a lot of, you know, first-rate ships in this fight. It's pretty spectacular, I think. It's pretty spectacular. And here's some more footage of these guys just cleaning the house here. Yeah. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Now we can escape, but I think if we do escape, that gives the NPCs points, so we all stay, and we've been ordered to stay. and I actually start sailing towards here, because some of the ships get demasted, and it's a little bit of a problem because they're so far away that the battle kind of drags on a little bit, because we just can't reach some of them, and you have to sink every ship. But you can see how we're going. But there's 2 ships right there, and they are getting, and you can see that there's the circle right there, and they're getting awfully close to the circle. Now everybody's kind of unloading on them, and yeah, spoiler alert, they get sunk. But you can see that they are approaching Circle B here. Now this is our group. There's my ship right there. And this is what I'm talking about. This is one of the ships that we need to sink, and it's fully demasted, and it's going like a half a knot, right? And we are trying to get up to it and sink it, but yeah, we do manage to do it in the end. Now here is group 1 again, and there is one of the crows in there, my clanmate, coming up. And you can see that the 2 ships are getting closer to the circle. But oh yeah, it's so good. So good. Now they've got one of these demasted ships in the background too. Yeah, there's the 2 ships that are getting awfully close to the circle, and you can see the circle off on the left hand side there. And here you go. Now they are inside the circle, and you can see that the points on the bottom right, they're moving up. They're in red, so the NPCs are getting some points here. Although there are a lot of pirates going to defend this, these guys aren't going to last very long. So there is no real worry about this at all. But oh, I love this shot. Like, these big ships are so nice to get in the camera. I just love it. I just love it. And here we go. I am sailing towards the other guys, and you can see that we have, you know, 1 indium in there that we need to loot, and there is like 1 ocean, and we've got it. But there is probably 25 ships on each side, I think. So pretty much 49 ships, I think. And here you go. This is group 2. This one is completely demasted. So this one is just sitting there dead in the water, and they have to sail up to it and sink it, right? And it's been 40 minutes already in the fight. And here's another one, right? This guy still has almost full stuff. Anyways, that is the end of the fight. We do sink everything, we loot everything, and now we're going to head back to port here. I just think it's cool when everybody starts coming out of port and you see all of these big ships just piling on each other. There's Sisal right there. So we're going to head back to port here. And again, I'd like to thank everybody on the Pirate Nation for being so welcoming to me. It's been absolutely great, and I appreciate it. It was a lot of fun, and I can't wait to sail with you guys some more. I'm going to be keeping an eye out for any port battles that are in my time zone. I'm an old guy. I can't stay up all night very much anymore. I'm going to try to do my best and to join as many as I can, and that's going to be my main focus kind of going forward. Is I really want to get into the PvP. I want to get into those treasure fleets. I want to do some port battles, and I'm going to do a lot less market stuff, and I'm going to do a lot less trading. And so my Let's Play is going to be changing focus here, and I'm really excited because I do still have a lot to master in this game, and the fun just keeps getting, it's better and better every day. I think the game is fantastic right now. The update has been a success, and yeah, and I've seen a lot of the players back, and the discords are lighting up. The old-time vets are coming back, so hopefully tomorrow when they turn the RVR back on, there's going to be a flood of new people. I actually do my first unbox on the ship because this is the first time I sailed the ocean, and you can see that the NPCs have failed the Sisal attack. And there you have it. We have successfully defended Sisal from the NPC attack, and I got my customary email here. The most noble and puissant Lord Damien Thorn is now Viscount of the Yucatan. There you go. I love these emails. I think they're quite funny. This is only just flavor text. It doesn't really mean anything. I just think it's kind of funny. So I like it. I like it a lot reading that. And you can see here that I have got 2 chests. I got one for myself, and a clanmate gave me their chest as well. There was 2 crows in that battle, me and another person, and they gave me their chest to put in the video and everything, so we can see what kind of loot we get here. So I'm very excited to see what is in here. So let's take a look. And let's try to open this here inside the Linux, so the link, so we can see what the loot is here. Open the wooden chest, and we've got some African oak and 1,500 doubloons. So very nice. Sorry about that. I had to sneeze there for a little bit. So there is one chest, and the oak here this is what I want, really. There was a bunch of modules and stuff like that, but I never took them. I let the veterans kind of take them for now. But the oak here, this African oak, I am interested in. Do I have any African oak, or is this brand new? I think this is brand new for me. We've got some white oak. I've got some Ragoon teak here, some teak logs, some Bermuda cedar, some white oak. Yeah, now I've got some African oak here. Very cool. Very cool. Now I'm going to keep this one separate because I'm going to give that to the clanmate. And let's open this one here as well. What is this here? Some live oak? I don't have live oak either, do I? Some white oak, and I don't have some live oak. So there we go. We've got some rare woods. I don't think the rare woods are actually out on the map anymore. You cannot buy them. You have to loot them from ships. So I think that they're in the treasure fleet here and in NPC port battles. So if you want to make some rare ships with some rare woods, that's where you do it. I'm going to keep mine, and I'm going to keep this one for the clanmate. And again, thank you so much for giving me the wood. They are going to be put to good use. I am going to be building some ships here. I just need to figure out where I'm going to put my shipyard. I do have a level 3 shipyard here in Rajasthan, although I think this area might be heating up. We're going to see tomorrow. The RVR comes back online. Who is going to attack who? Are we going to be at war with Spain? Are we going to be at war with Britain? Who knows? I do not know. Hopefully we get a war going, because I want some RVR and I want some big battles. Anyways, we are going to call that an episode for today. So thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you soon.